Hey guys, happy Monday! Today's the first Monday of March 4th, 2019.
Wow.
Welcome to the Ted and Yvonne show. I changed the graphic, you saw that. Derek did, right?
Thank you.
Sure. So today's Manic Monday. You know we love Manic Monday on here. We've already been laughing. Oh, it's just another Manic Monday.
I can't even talk.
What's up, Marty? So happy Monday, Tracy Stein. How you guys doing? I owe a whole bunch of you emails back, and I don't know. So if you pop on and you give me a hard time, I deserve it. Maxine, what's up? So how was your weekend? What's going? And apparently you guys need to let us know if you can hear us or see us. I assume there's nobody's yelling at me going, Ted, you're just speaking. You're like a dummy. Happy Monday, Maxine. All right, good. So how was your weekend?
It was interesting.
What did you end up doing?
I did actually go to my peaceful place.
The beach.
The beach.
The beach.
I just woke up on Saturday morning and said, you know what? Let me just throw everything in a bag, go to Publix, get myself a sub.
Hello,
sub,
Kelly.
And
a pub sub's my favorite.
Pub sub, and and just go and just take off.
What beach do you go to?
I always go to the same one. I go to Daytona and I go to Silver Star Beach. It's just like toward the end, closer to Daytona Beach shores.
It's not clothing optional? Listen, I don't know.
No.
I don't know your life. That's what we're learning.
Learn all about my life. It's 1-800 who wants to know.
Well, between this show and dating doctors, I think we all know about your life.
They do.
At least most of it.
I'm an open book.
You are we're open books.
Open books.
So it was hot yesterday?
Yesterday I went to the farmer's market.
Farmer's market? In
Orlando.
Oh, which one? The Lake Eola? I love that one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. On Sundays, you have people in line waiting for the cop to go, yes, bless it, and now you can release the champagne and the mimosas. It's good. It's only $12 all you can drink mimosas on Sundays at Lake Eola. That little $12 gets you mimosas. You can't leave the perimeter. Hi, Sue. Hey, Beth.
Shawnee. Nice to see you.
What's up, guys? Hey, Shawnee Whitaker. Philip, what's up, buddy? I owe you a message, too. All these people I owe messages are popping up.
Wow. They're coming
It's been a crazy morning.
right now.
I went to see Pink last night.
Oh, come on.
She was amazing.
I love it.
Oh, my God. So I have a friend, Bill Watts, and his company, FinTech is the name of the company. They have a suite over in Tampa at the Amali.
Oh, nice.
And he said, why don't you and Stacy come over? So we put our big girl panties on a Sunday night.
Wow.
And we went, and she was just as amazing as everybody said.
I'm so jealous.
The strength of that woman, the acrobatic talent. She spun and all over the entire arena. It was phenomenal. We didn't get home till after 12, but it was worth every minute. She's amazing.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
I cried a couple of times. She really gets emotional and vulnerable during her shows.
Yeah.
And so it was, I don't know, that was the best concert I've been to in a while. I mean, the last one I saw, I think, was the Beatles. I haven't seen a concert in a long time. The cover band for the Beatles. But that was an interesting kickoff to the week. I also watched A Star Is Born this weekend.
Oh,
have you seen it?
No.
So it's finally available on, I forget. Good morning, Tony.
What's it available on?
I think Stacy we have Hulu maybe or something like that.
No.
And so it was awesome. Lady Gaga got robbed, in my opinion, because I saw The Favorite, and that was excellent. But Lady Gaga was absolutely amazing.
I gotta watch it.
It was so good. It was emotional. It was an emotional weekend.
I was watching The Notebook this morning.
I love The Notebook. That's Haitham Jabali's favorite movie. He rents out movie theaters just so people can watch it on the anniversary. I like that movie, though. Very sad.
This morning I needed to watch something like
You need
that.
something cathartic. I never cry for you, John. You must be pointing that at Yvonne. I'll cry for you, John. Don't cry for me, Argentina. There was somebody at the concert, actually, that was on a stage, and she had a flower in her hair, and I'm like, oh, my God, it's Evita.
Great movie.
Sean Layton, yes, I would love to catch up. I see you messaging me. So what did you do last week? How was your productive week? Were you busy?
I was. I did 2 classes last week. So I did for Old Town Brokers.
Love Old Town. Love Noel. Love
absolutely.
Maria and Phil. They're great people.
And also for Eileen Skates, Skates Realty.
Yep,
and
Eileen Skates.
That's in Claremont. And it was wonderful. So, anytime I can come and visit with your agents, if you're a broker or if you're an agent, just to help you to, talk about database marketing, I'm there. Have me come. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be a guest presenter at WCR.
Yes, the one in
Lake County.
Lake County. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
That's
looking
awesome.
forward to that.
Yeah, I love Women's Council. We have our board meeting this week, and then this month we have a golf tournament, but it's the kind that I can get behind. You go to Drive Shack or Top Golf, one of the two, I can't remember, and that's where they have the tournament. So you're not out and about, you're not sweating.
Okay.
The bar, I don't do that. The bar is 100% right there, 24/7.
Oh, well, that's
but it's a real tournament. Like these corporations have really set it up. So that is a real, honest to God tournament.
Nice.
You're just not driving around in the cart and waiting for the beer cart person to follow you and find you. So that's on the 27th. I love Women's Council. They're good.
It's going to be great.
And what about this week? Got a lot going on?
This week, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know what my week looks like. I look at my calendar. But I have lots of good stuff going on. So just let me know. I'm available. I am quite booked.
I'm available. The TED Show's now a dating show.
I didn't mean it that way. I meant it professionally. I'm available to
totally
help you
understand.
grow your database and get those relationships built. So reach out to me, Mike Berland. Hey, it's good to see you.
Mike,
I know.
love him.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Realtor meetings this week, and we have a lot of events. Mm-hmm. So the show itself, we're kind of scant. We're bringing back Grata Tuesday, which I'm doing tomorrow, Way to Go Wednesday, and then Freedom Friday, which I definitely need to have because I got a lot on my mind. But also, we repackaged, since Maxine's on here, I've got to give her a shout out. We combined two shows, the I'll Have Another and the food show, and made it Taste with an exclamation point.
Oh, very nice.
So that could be taste in beer, wine, food, could be taste in the arts, it's just taste in general. And so I'm going to be all the way out in Celebration with Renata. It's so far. People, I need my passport.
Mike, yes, exactly. Sure
that jacket looks like you're getting ready to make an offer you can't refuse. It's a nice jacket, right? It's Robert Graham. It's actually a Robert Graham jacket.
Pajamas.
So it's exactly what I am. I mean, well, thankfully our audience won't even know what that means.
Yes, exactly.
I love you guys. But her place is called Retro Station. So on Friday afternoon, she's going to open a teeny bit early so that I can come in and try. She's Brazilian, and she's got this pizza that she makes that's amazing, I hear, and I really can't wait to try it. So we're relaunching Taste. So if you guys have a venue you want me to visit, a bar, craft cocktails, a brewery, a winery.
You're saying there's some kind of alcohol that you'd like Ted to taste. Please
yes,
reach out
alcohol and food, because I didn't get this way by eating keto or only drinking water. Or if there's a venue or some really cool place that you want me to go visit, I'd love your suggestions. So yeah, definitely reach out to me. I'm really excited. She bent over backwards to help me out. Hey, Anne-Marie. Yes, Maxine, thank you. I know you love Renata, and thanks to you, Maxine, I got introduced to her. And remember, that day I promised her if we ever go on the road, I would definitely go out and see her. So that's why I decided, you know what, let's just launch it out there. I've got a realtor event out there, and I'm like, well, if I'm in Celebration already, I've already gotten my shots to go out there. I love you guys. No, it's like it's so far. You don't realize.
Not far,
I know.
Gosh sakes.
All right, so tell me about trivia. Where are we at on trivia? How we doing?
I don't know. Okay, let's start out with. I want to like an overall artist by total #1 singles in the 1980s.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me who had the most #1 hits and singles in the 1980s, and how many?
Wow.
A number.
This is so hard.
Okay, I'm going to give you
Can I have a hit? Is it one of the
King.
Michael Jackson.
Okay. How many #1 hits?
All right, so I can give you a little bit of stats that I know.
Okay.
I know that, and so remember, Off the Wall was part of the 80s too.
That is correct.
So there were, there were 4 top 10s. I don't know how many #1s he had out of there. At least 2, maybe. Then he had Thriller, which had 7 top 10 hits, but I don't know how many #1s. Beat It and Billie Jean.
You're very close to the number.
And then he also had Black and White, right?
Yes.
And so that was #1, and so was The Girl Is, I don't know. There's so many. I don't know. I know it's Michael Jackson. I was going to say it was 9 or 10.
So. You were
Wyatt, what's up?
Right on the money, right there.
I love it. That was his decade.
Who would be right below Madonna?
Right below.
I'm sorry. I gave it away. I think it's the.
Given Madonna's history, it could be anybody.
Well,
Sorry.
So right below Michael Jackson is Madonna, but the number one hits. Do you know the number of hits that she had?
All right, so it's less than 9. Woo, I'm so smart.
It is less than 9.
So she had. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. I mean, she had at least 5.
It was 7.
Okay,
So
yeah.
very close. And now tied with Madonna, what other singer who happens to have a very famous aunt who's a singer as well?
An aunt who's a singer?
Yes.
Huh. And
Yes.
she had lots of number ones?
Lots of number ones. She is tall and is no longer with us.
Oh, she's no longer. Oh, her. Well, so it's not her aunt. I love this. Are you ready?
Oh, tell me.
Cissy Houston's her mother, Whitney
Yeah.
Houston. Dionne Warwick's her cousin.
Oh, her cousin? I thought it was her aunt.
No, they're actually
Oh, I see.
first cousins.
Okay, good.
Because Cissy Houston is Dionne Warwick's aunt.
I see.
But
Okay.
yes, Whitney Houston. I didn't think about that. She's
Yeah.
not with us, is what gave me the clue.
Yes. Yes. So she also had 7.
7. Is Janet Jackson in there anywhere?
You know what? She is not.
Huh.
No,
Who
I'm
knew?
gonna read you the rest.
Yeah, tell me the list.
So after Whitney Houston, Phil Collins, 7 hits. George Michael with 5. Lionel Richie with 5. Daryl Hall and John Oates with 5.
They were big back in the day.
Stevie Wonder with 4. And Bon Jovi with 4. And Prince with 4.
Wow.
And I thought those numbers were kind of low.
But those are only number 1 hits,
Number
right?
1
Remember,
singles.
back in the day, back in the 80s, they calculated it differently. So you didn't really
did.
debut at number 1. That's a relatively new late 80s, 90s thing.
Yeah.
So to get to number 1, you had to really work your behind off.
That's right.
And the radio, believe it or not, radio actually mattered. Nothing John Wilde, you know what I mean? But radio was super influential
Of course.
in getting the promotion out there. And so, yeah, you had to get your record played, and that was actually real plays. There was no downloading or streaming counts or any of that stuff.
So do you know what song in the 1980s hit the charts for the longest amount of weeks, and what the artist in the song was?
So if it's 1980, I'm going to guess it's Physical by Olivia Newton-John.
That is absolutely correct. At 10 weeks.
10
at
weeks.
number 1.
Yep. It's amazing,
Wow.
right? That was big back then. And that was a
Let's
great
get
video.
physical.
I want to get physical. Let's get... Yeah, I can't do
physical. I
that.
can't do that one. Okay, so the next one, right below that song, how many weeks on the charts? It'll be 9 weeks on the charts.
Okay. I'm going to guess it's Betty Davis
Oh,
Eyes
for
by
goodness
Kim Carnes.
sakes! How are you doing this?
I don't know. I just know
You can't
stuff.
see my computer.
I cannot. You know, I'm not cheating. So Betty Davis Eyes
Wow.
was number 1. It was like in the 81-ish. It's very early on.
And who sang it?
Kim Carnes.
Oh, for gosh sakes.
Kim Carnes, yeah.
Okay.
She's amazing.
Who's tied with that?
Oh, so there's another one tied for 9 weeks? All right, I'm going to need a hint on that. 'Cause I
Okay,
don't know.
it is a duet.
A duet. Oh, Endless Love by
Oh,
Lionel
for
Richie
gosh
and
sakes.
Diana Ross.
This is ridiculous. They have to, somebody bring a show back to that.
Name that tune.
Name that tune. 'cause this
No,
man
so
is-
that was there was a girl I dated in high school, and that was our song.
Aww.
And I love that song. That's actually an amazing song.
Wow.
I love it. 9
Well,
weeks.
I'm going to tell you the one that's below that is by
How many weeks?
8 weeks.
And who? Give me a hint.
They're in law enforcement.
The Police. So every breath you take.
Yes.
That's a good hint. I mean,
Isn't that a good hint?
You know what I went to first, which makes me crazy?
What?
I went to the police officer in YMCA, and I thought, how did Village People have a hit that day? Yeah.
They did not.
I had to think about that first.
Well, on this day in history from the Billboard Top 100 charts, this is March 4th, and March 4th, there was a song that had stayed on the charts from February 23rd to March, oh my goodness, 22nd. It was almost an entire month where this song was at number 1.
Am I going to get a hint? What year?
Their royalty.
Their royalty? Wait, what year?
This is the 1980.
Oh, 1980. Their royalty.
Yep.
Huh. Like royalty in music?
Nope.
Oh, this is the cue.
The cue is-
Oh, so it's Crazy Little Thing Called Love by
Oh,
Queen.
for gosh sakes. Yes, it is.
All right, see? Royalty's good. That was a great hint. I had to think about it for a minute.
That was a good hint.
That was a great hint. So yeah, that's a great song. That sounded completely different than anything else I thought they did.
Yeah.
But that's a great song. Very catchy.
Let's see.
Can't make it up, guys.
Okay.
She really doesn't prep me for this.
No, and I'm actually just reading off the screen, so.
And I don't look over there on purpose.
Oh, I think I've already done this one, but I want to do this one again because I think I'm really clever when I do it.
Okay.
So, which Duran Duran song opened with a sample of laughter from the keyboardist's girlfriend?
I love it. So that's Hungry Like the Wolf.
Yeah, and when I date guys who are my age, I tell them it's me.
You should. Well, how would they know?
I'm the girl.
How are you ever gonna? You were dating, who was it? Simon Le Bon or Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor, of course.
Yeah, of course. They were so popular back then. I loved them. I don't know what happened to them. They got old.
They got old, but they're still pretty hot. Let's see. Now, this is one of the artists that you love. How many singles were released from Prince's album, Love Sexy?
Wow. So Love Sexy. So this is 80s. I don't even know if I know the first single off there. Were there none?
Oh, I don't know.
Tell me.
I don't know. I only have a number.
So what they did in the 80s a lot is they stopped releasing singles. Like, they thought that was smart.
Oh, yeah.
Remember 80s and early 90s? They were like, oh, we just won't release a single. It was the dumbest marketing. Whoever decided that was stupid. Because there's a lot of songs we know and love, like Madonna's Into the Groove, never released as a single. John Taylor's Your Buddy, John? Nice. Never released as a single, and so they got all this crazy stuff. I don't want to release singles. I just want you to buy the album.
Do you remember cassette singles?
I love cassette singles.
They were called cassingles.
Cassingles, yeah, I love cassingles. It made it so much easier because then you got to buy the one song you wanted, and you got to put it in your little cassette player.
Yeah.
People don't get cassette players.
Did you guys? So your first car, did it have an 8-track player, a cassette player, or a CD player?
It was a 1976 Ford Mustang, and it had an 8-track player.
An 8-track. There you go.
8-track, and I don't think and when I started working at Musicland, me and Dave, I'm going to date him because somebody has to go down with me. Dave Frazier from Keller Williams. We worked in Musicland in 1982, and there was still an entire row in Musicland of 8-track tapes. Still at that time, they were selling out and phasing out. So yeah, it was awesome.
So. Here's a couple of movie trivia with songs.
Okay, John Wilde's on. He's always good at this.
Which movie was the song Danger Zone from?
That's from Top Gun, Kenny Loggins.
Okay. And what about this movie? The Heat Is On. Which movie is that from?
So that's from Beverly Hills Cop, and that's Glenn Frey from the Eagles. The Heat Is On.
How about this one? Cruel Summer.
All right, so that's Bananarama, right?
Yes.
And that's from, I'm trying to think, it's Summer Love, I think, or something like that. What is that?
Wax On, Wax Off.
Oh,
Wax
is it
on,
from the Karate Kid?
Yes,
okay.
Karate Kid, yes.
Okay, good. Bananarama they were hot back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
They were hot. I mean, I meant physically hot.
Oh, they were
and hot too. I'm too fast, Ed Bogart, yeah.
Here's another one. The Power of Love.
So that's Huey Lewis in the News, and that's from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And he was in that movie, so that was pretty cool. He had a cameo in the movie as a judge of the talent show. Who knew?
Don't you forget about me.
That's Simple Minds, and that's from The Breakfast Club.
Wow, you're too good.
That's a great movie if you guys haven't seen it. And then I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. They brought that movie back, that song back, during the first Pitch Perfect movie. She kind of ended it with that, so very cool.
Well, this is crazy because I know in the UK you can pretty much get away with anything you want. But this says, which Frankie on UK radio play in 1984 because of its lyrics?
Relax, don't do it.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something about that song, okay, because this is kind of going to date me. But in 1984, I was in New York City, just still working with my dad in the studio. And as we were walking around Times Square to go to the studio, this is how they viral marketed back in 1984. So Frankie Goes to Hollywood took stencil and they spray painted the ground with the name of the song.
Nice.
And all you saw was relax, don't do it. All over the ground.
I mean, if you
listen
to
illegal.
the
It's totally illegal.
If you listen to the lyrics, you know probably why it was a little risque. But do you know where the title of where that group got its name?
No.
So that was actually a headline back in the 50s when Frank Sinatra moved from music to movies.
Really?
So Frankie Goes to Hollywood is taken from that headline in the newspaper. I don't know what newspaper it was at the time. But they were very far ahead of their, that was a great song. Dirty song, but a good song.
Which Eurythmics song featured the lead singer entering a derelict cottage in a nightgown?
Wow, so it's not Sweet Dreams?
No.
All right, so Here Comes the Rain Again.
Yes.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Wow.
You played the bass for them in 2 concerts in 1985. John Wilde, who are you?
Who are you?
John, at some point you're going to stop being a chicken and come on the show.
Oh, here's a song that your kids don't like when you say it. So, which popular 1980s song begins with the lyrics, I hear the drums echoing tonight?
Listen, I Bless the Rains Down in Africa by Toto. I love that. Every time they mention Africa or something comes up, I'm like, I bless the rains there. I mean, anything you're going to do to torture your adult children is really a good thing.
Oh, do you know this one? Which rock band released an album called Brother in Arms?
Oh, that's, Jesus, it's the one that they're big on MTV.
Yeah.
They did Money for Nothing, Dire Straits.
There you go. How's that go?
Money for nothing
and your chicks for free.
And who sang backup on that?
Sting.
Sting did, that's right. That was a big video. I want my MTV with real music and not stupid shows. That's what I want my MTV.
And my favorite song, which you don't know, it's the opening line to Our House by Madness.
In the middle of the street,
I know,
our house.
No, it goes, Father wears his Sunday best.
Oh, that's right. You love that.
I love
But I love the chorus
song.
of that song. Their one-hit song. The 80s were so good about one-hit wonders, too. Now everybody debuts with like 95 songs from their streaming video in the top 100, and nobody can keep track of it.
Do you know what the title song that earned Whitney Houston her best-selling U.S. single of 1987 was?
1987.
I feel like Casey Kasem. He's like inside me.
All right, so 87.
1987.
All right, so it's not, let's see, it's not Greatest Love of All?
Nope.
So that's got to be off that album, so there's a lot of stuff. Let's see. Greatest Love of All. She had I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Yes.
I Want to Dance with Somebody. Want to Feel the Heat with
somebody.
That's when you said, that's when you watched her dance in the video and you realized, oh my God, she's got no rhythm.
Yes, exactly.
She just did this the whole time. But that's a cute video. That was a great song. That was bubblegum pop. I loved it.
Oh, I love it. How can you leave me standing all alone in a world so cold? What male artist sang those lyrics? This is what it sounds like.
Oh, it's Prince, When Doves Cry.
Yes!
Yeah. We used to play that in Music Land all the time. That was a great album. That's off isn't that off the 1999 album, or is that off Purple Rain?
I
think it's off Purple
I do not
Rain.
have that information.
Purple Rain. Love that song.
Okay, how about this? What is the title of Bon Jovi's best-selling U.S. album of 1987?
Oh my God, all right, 87.
I'll never forget that album.
So that's the one that had You Give Love a Good Name on it?
No.
No, 87? That's
Bon
not
Jovi.
It? Wait, You Give Love
a bad name.
Isn't that Bon Jovi?
Yeah, but what's the name of the album?
Oh my God, what did he have?
Okay, I don't believe that the song there's no song that the title of the album reflects.
Then I don't remember the name.
Slippery When Wet.
Oh yeah, I do remember the name.
For gosh sakes.
How could I forget that?
You need to be flogged.
I need to be flogged for that. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Flogged.
Okay.
You guys have to Google
what
that
American pop group abbreviated their name to NKOTB?
New Kids on the Block.
Oh yeah.
Love them.
Is that right? Is that from that? I don't even know. I always confuse all
Did you see Backstreet Boys just had their first #1 album since the 2000? It just debuted last week.
Yeah.
#1.
It's incredible.
I love it. You know, that's the great thing about nostalgia. Don't underestimate
That is correct.
how much people love nostalgia and how much we're dying for some music that we can understand the lyrics to.
Okay, I got two good. Okay. Now, who is the lead singer of Def Leppard?
The lead singer of Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Huh. I loved them.
Oh, I love them so much.
I don't know who the lead singer is.
Joe Elliott.
Oh, sorry. You know, so I liked them, but most of the girls I knew loved the guys in it, and I just did not know.
Do you know? So you have the one-armed drummer.
Yes.
So you know how he lost his arm, right?
In a car accident, right?
Oh, I thought it was Shark Attack.
Shark, do. Yeah, it's not that. Bad. I don't have kids. Baby Shark.
So yeah, he wrote Baby Shark. That's a lot of people don't know that.
We're bad. It's so bad. I love Def Leppard in the day.
Oh well. Okay, complete the missing line from the well-known lyrics by Bon Jovi. Ready?
Ready.
Tommy used to work on the docks.
Oh my God, Tommy used to played something.
Union's been on strike.
Yeah, something.
He's down on his luck.
He's down on his luck.
It's
so tough. It's real tough. My favorite song of that album is "Wanted Dead or Alive."
Oh, I love that.
That's a great song. So I've sang that karaoke before.
Well, what year did George Michael sing "Careless Whisper"?
God, "Careless Whisper." I'm gonna say is 85 or 86.
Well, you are not correct.
I'm not 84.
There you go.
Okay. Listen, I love that song. God, was it overplayed? I actually saw him in concert here in Orlando in '88.
I know. You remember you told me about that.
Yes, it was awesome.
Do you know the album title for Guns N' Roses' best-selling album?
Appetite for Destruction.
I didn't even have to get the question out of my mouth. The man knew the answer.
I loved them back then. Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet, yeah.
That was great.
Oh boy.
And then what happened to him? He had bad surgery.
Oh, did you see that? Did he go transgender?
No, he just had bad plastic surgery.
Oh, because I saw a picture recently.
No, it looked really bad.
Yeah, it's not good. So what music video was actually banned by the BBC of all people?
Okay,
That was Duran Duran, actually. But this is 1981. Duran Duran, it was banned.
So it's not Hungry Like the Wolf?
It's
not Rio?
No.
It's not Girls on Film?
It is.
Okay, yeah. I was like,
Girls on
oh,
Film.
that was great. They were so good.
I'm going to totally listen to Duran Duran today.
All right, we got to wrap it up because
we do?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're there. No, I'm just saying. I just took a look at the
You know
clock.
what wrap it up means in the UK? Completely different thing.
And so, we're going to leave Yvonne to her screwdriver.
I am teaching you. I'm giving you.
We're very happy you guys
international
joined
insight.
us today. Thank you. If you ever have questions, like, throw Mama from the Train, I
they're making
remember
that movie again?
I love that movie. Danny DeVito and that old lady who was crotchety. Send us questions. Send them to Yvonne.
Yes, please.
And then if you have stuff you want us to share, we'd love to. But yeah, it was good today. Very fun. Lots of good new stuff. There's stuff I didn't know. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, like 3 things.
Well, listen, it's a lot. I have useless trivia knowledge.
When are you going to ask me questions?
All right, we'll go back to that. I started that, remember?
Yeah,
I
you
did
have to
it.
ask
So
me
next
questions.
week we'll do you. I'll ask you questions.
Do me.
Do you. We'll
That's
do
how
you.
that works.
And then I'm going to ask all sorts of questions that I'm going to have to answer.
Oh.
It's all right, though. All right, we love you guys. Happy Monday. Have a great week. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you back here at 1 o'clock. I've got Noel San Jose on the show, and I can't wait to have him on.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Thanks.
See you
Bye,
soon.
guys.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
great week.